Welcome to my summer camping series. So I wanted to share with you where a dairy farming family goes on the weekends. So we never have been able to take trips, and so over the years we've developed this little pond, we like to call it, where now we spend our weekends just to get away from everything, spend time together as a family, and it's just become such a blessing for our family. And so I thought, why not start a summer series where I share with you some of my cooking tricks and hacks, not to mention share with you some of these really cool buildings that my husband has helped build and the different ideas that we've come up with down here for outdoor camping. And I'm sure you can take some of these tips with you if you're camping abroad or if you're staycationing and just wanting to tweak your own property. So I hope you'll find these videos fun and entertaining, as well as some really good ideas. And so today my focus is meal planning, and I packed our cooler for the weekend, meal planned out what we're gonna make, and so I'm gonna share that with you quick. And if you like this information or you have any questions, please comment below. Make sure to subscribe if you would like to see more fun videos like this. For our meals this weekend, for breakfast, one day we're going to have some pre-cooked potatoes that I, cooked in the pressure pot, cubed, so that they cook a little bit faster on the Blackstone. And then I'm going to fry some pork sausage with that, and then this is the really yummy kicker. Take a tub of sour cream and add 3 tablespoons of ranch seasoning and mix that into your sour cream. Once you're done cooking these on the flat stone, put it in a bowl and then go ahead and mix in your sour cream ranch dressing. It tastes so good. And then I scramble up about a dozen eggs, and then I just mix that into it. It just makes such a creamy, easy breakfast, and so that's a favorite. And then the next morning I'm going to be doing some more hash browns with some bacon added in, and then we fry some eggs on the side. And then some of our favorites is toast on the flat stone or the griddle, where you put butter on it and then you just fry both sides and it kind of toasts it. And then I bring down some of my homemade grape jelly or strawberry jam, and we have that on the toast, and it's really good. Tomorrow's meal, I'm actually grilling some chicken, some marinated Italian chicken that I marinated earlier. And so I'm grilling that right now. And so the leftover chicken, because there's always leftover chicken, I'm going to actually be cooking up this bok choy with the peppers, some leftover coleslaw, and frying that on the griddle or the Blackstone, flat stone, whatever you want to call it. And then adding that chicken into it, kind of like a fajita. And so then I'll toast our flour shells, and then we just kind of have that as a really easy fajita type night. And then our lunch another day is going to be pizzas on the flat stone or the griddle. So we just toast our flour shells. We add the pizza sauce, which I have some homemade pizza sauce. We add some pepperoni. It's always good to pre-fry the pepperoni. And then if I have some leftover vegetables like peppers, or I'm going to throw some spinach on mine, and then top it with cheese, and then you put a second layer on it, or you can flip it in half. So get it good and toasted, flip it, top it, and then, sandwich it and flip the two sides together. That turns out really, really good. If you want a 2-layer, just add another layer to it and then flip the whole works over very carefully. Sometimes that can be a challenge, but that's a lunch that we're gonna have. And then tonight's dinner that I'm gonna have with the grilled chicken is I'm gonna boil up some gluten-free pasta, because one of our kiddos is gluten-free, so I always try to have gluten-free options. And then I'm gonna slice up some peppers, cucumber, broccoli, and I'm gonna steam those or just lightly fry them on the flat stone and mix them into the pasta, and then have some salad on the side. And then of course for some extras we have watermelon, and I have some leftover garbanzo bean salad. We have some grapes and cherries and snack sticks. You gotta have all the extras, right? And then we always have a movie night down here, so that's always fun. I'll give you a little tour of my outdoor kitchen. So this is my griddle, and my dog is currently sleeping underneath. So this is where I cook a lot of our meals on here. We used to cook on this really big skillet over a fire. That was back in the day when we had a lot of sand in our eggs. And so we upgraded to the flat stone. It's so much nicer. And then for boiling things, I have a 3 burner. This works really great. I also have a pizza oven that sits on here. And if I make homemade cinnamon rolls or if we just want to toast our pizzas in there, that's really great. And so then I have, a countertop with my spices on top, a microwave. We got electricity down here last year, so it's so nice being able to plug in a coffee pot and a microwave. Just makes some of those things a little bit easier. But here's my pizza oven. And then we even have a fridge now. So that makes it really easy too for camping. We can keep things cold and frozen without buying lots of bags of ice. So this is my outdoor kitchen, and this is where I spend a lot of my time cooking. And then I'll have to show you this chicken quick because it's looking really good. So here it is. So I will dice this up into little strips. It actually falls apart because of the marinade that I have it marinated in. That vinegar just makes it super tender. It's so awesome. So I'll have to make sure I share that recipe with you, as I'm sure you're going to want to be able to try this chicken for yourself. So the griddle's good and hot. So I'm going to add a little bit of cooking oil to it. And then I'm going to throw my vegetables on. And my water is actually boiling over there already, so I'm going to go ahead and get my noodles added in and my heat going. So we just want to get a little heat on these, and you can add a cover to them, which will make it steam a little nicer. Our chicken is ready to come off the grill. So I'm actually going to just let this rest a little bit. Some of the juices will start coming out, and that ends up actually being like the juicy mixture that is also in with the vegetables and pasta. I do always leave a little bit of extra marinade that isn't with the chicken that I can also add to this mixture if I need a little bit of extra liquid in the pasta salad. One thing that we also added last summer was we repurposed a shelf that we had built in our kids' room into a bar. So I found the countertop at Menards, and I ordered some really cool bar stools. And what I liked about it was this side, I could keep all of my coffee cups, my utensils, silverware. You have to keep them all in a Tupperware because they're in the outside elements, but it makes it so much nicer, and it's easy to have on hand when you need those different silverwares. Plus, we have this really awesome bar that you can just cook on and look at the water while you're cooking. Makes it so much fun. Now I'm going to add in our gluten-free pasta, so just let that strain off. And add in our vegetables. I also cut up some cucumbers, so I'm going to add some cucumbers to this. So, what did you think? What did you think of my outdoor kitchen? This has definitely been a work in progress. Like I said with that skillet, when we first started camping down here, we cooked over the fire. We didn't have electricity until last year, and we've had this little spot now for almost 15 years. And so over the years, it has developed slowly but surely, and we keep tweaking things and making things a little bit more efficient so that we can just pop in, have a meal together as a family, and go back home if we need to. So I hope you liked what you saw, and if you would like the recipe for that Italian marinated chicken, you can click it in the link below, and you can find links to several of my other essential oil education as well as this Italian marinade dressings. Thanks for watching.